Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakwadash, Yahweh being the name of the Father, and Yahweh Shai the name of his Son. Okay. This is an article on shithitthefanplan.com, which is, you just spell it out, shtfplan.com. And this is an article that came out today on October 29, 2018. It says, Economist warning, on October 1st, there will be a 70% stock market crash. All right. It says, out of all the dire warnings coming from economists about the impending market collapse, one sticks out as exceptionally terrifying. Famed economist Ted Bauman is now warning that there are three key economic indicators screaming sell. They don't imply that a 70% collapse is looming. It's already at our doorstep. Bauman and his team correctly predicted the collapse of 1999 and 2007, but this is one distinct warning that should send chills down your spine. According to Banyan Hill, Bauman isn't the only economist making predictions and sounding alarms about this health economy the mainstream media continues to insist is going strong. However, if Bauman says the market will crash 70%, one should consider listening to him. Over the last 3 decades, Bauman has accurately predicted the financial crisis of 2008, the dot-com crash of 2000, the recession of the early 1990s, and the 1987 crash. Additionally, when Bauman makes a prediction, he backs it up. True to form, in a new and considerably controversial video, Bauman uses over a dozen indisputable charts to prove his point that a 70% stock market crash is here. And Peter Schiff, he keeps talking about the dollar collapsing and stuff like that too. Okay, he's another big time guy, I guess, that deals with the economy. Okay, most alarming of all is what Bauman says will cause the collapse. It has nothing to do with interest rates, government debt, tariffs, or China, although those will all take their tolls on the economy as well. Instead, it is linked back to a little-known scheme that was deemed illegal for triggering the 1929 market crash. It is a scheme that was made legal again. The practice is companies buying back their own stocks to artificially inflate the market, but Bauman does believe there is a way to prepare. Okay, and the way to prepare is not something that he knows. Okay, the way to prepare is to basically cling onto Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, because Yahweh Shemel Shai is our life, man. Okay, if you're in this truth, you were created and you were formed to do this work. You were formed to worship Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay? And that is our job, man. So that's what we have to do. Okay, Isaiah 33:6 says, let me get it. Get this and then maybe get a different article if the Spirit it has me do that. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Now, is this wisdom and knowledge, is that talking about a degree from college or high school diploma? Or is it talking about, getting a 4.0 GPA or a master's degree? No, this is talking about wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures, which truthfully is the only knowledge that actually matters. Okay? All that other stuff is vanity and really folly. All right? Scriptures actually say the wisdom of this world is foolish. 1 Corinthians 3:18, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Okay, so the wisdom of this world is foolish. Okay, and everything in this world is vanity. Okay, and it's folly. Okay, this is our hell. We're not here to smile and laugh and have a good time. Although there may be moments where you smile or laugh, or you're doing free time, you're getting away from the world, but really you hate this place, man. Because we joke. Sometimes we make jokes or we laugh. Occasionally, but for the most part, we're in the house of mourning, man. We're catching hell. Okay, we understand that this place isn't our rest, and we hate this place. Okay, and if you're in your right mind, you should hate this place, and you should want America to be destroyed. Okay, and according to the Bible, America is going to be destroyed. Okay, and all this money, and even if for some reason you get rid of all your stocks and your paper money, well, it's not even actually paper. I found out, my woman told me because she looked it up. Well, she mentioned it and I looked it up, to confirm it. And it's actually true. It's not made out of paper. Okay, so they even lied about that. Well, I don't know if they lie about everything. So, well, at least most things. They lie about a lot of things for sure. But even if you buy gold and silver, that's all worthless, man. That's not going to get you shit. Okay, that's not going to get you anywhere in these last days. It said wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, not gold and silver. Right? Not stocked up canned foods. Not packages of water bottles. Wisdom and knowledge. Okay? And in fact, let me get this too. I think it's in Matthew chapter 6. There we go. Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature? And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if Yahweh so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast in the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Okay, so, excuse me, Salakia. All right, I sneezed, but so yeah, we're supposed to worry about this truth, man. Okay, now you may have a job, and you may worry about getting food and stuff, but when the Jacob's trouble comes, don't think so much on like carnally. Don't oh man, how am I going to eat, or how am I going to get water, and where am I going to sleep, like if it gets cold, and don't worry about that, man. Well, at least not as much as don't let your worries be what's the main attraction for your thoughts, so to speak. Don't always have your head thinking about that, man. What am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? Because if you're questioning what are you going to eat, that's not showing faith. Or you have to have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai that you will eat. Okay, that Yahweh Shema Shai will lead you to food or water or shelter, okay, or clothing or whatever it may be. Okay, that should be the number one thought. Okay, is that I don't know how I'm going to eat, but I know Yahweh Shema Shai will provide for me. That should be your number one thought. Okay, because I'm speaking to myself here. We have to stop thinking so carnally, all right? With living, man, we have to stop thinking so carnally, and we because we pray for things to, for certain things, and then we kind of make like a plan B. We got to stop doing that. Okay, we have to stop doing that. Everything happens for a reason, and although we may not see why some things happen, just know that Yahweh knows why he had that happen to you. Whatever it may be. Okay? That's important to know. And I told a brother this a few days ago, that no matter what happens, no matter how chaotic it may seem, or hectic, or, out of control, just know that Yahweh is always in control, man. He always has control of everything. Okay? And he whatever happens, he ordained to happen. Okay? Period. He is always in control. Always. Okay? Point blank, period. Always in control. No matter how chaotic it may seem. Okay? Even if there's a bunch of tornadoes, like 10 tornadoes for some reason, just to put this out there, just so you get the idea, a bunch of tornadoes and, a bunch of lightning striking all over, and, for some reason there's a bunch of wolves outside or something. eating people and, just everybody's screaming and running. Just know in your mind, because I wanted to make it seem extremely chaotic, no matter how chaotic it is, Yahweh is in control of all that, okay? And you need to believe that he'll protect you and that he will take care of you, okay? Because he'll take care of his elect, which, Lord willing, we're of the 144,000, okay? Because that's an extremely honorable thing. And at the end of the day, regardless, we should be thankful to even be in this truth period, man. Like right now, we should be very grateful, whether we're of the elect right now, whether we're of the elect or not, which, once again, Lord willing, we are of the elect. But, right now, we should just be thankful and grateful to even be in this truth, to even get a chance to be beamed up, man, or to be a martyr for Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, because this is an honorable thing in general, okay? Because the world is terrible, man, full of folly and vanity and people that are subservient and docile, people that get mad at you because you speak the truth, and it's just irritating, man. And it all has to get burned up by nuclear fire. It all has to, okay? And I don't see why anybody in their right mind would refute that. So, this is another article. This was from, I think, 3 days ago. 3 days ago, yep. This was on October 26, 2018. Global bloodbath. World stocks puke over $8 trillion as U.S. markets collapse. All right, so basically, markets are going down, man. Markets are struggling. There's major declines in markets, man. Major declines. And if you remember that article from before, that headline from before a while ago, it wasn't too long ago. It said that the U.S. economy is like the Titanic right now, man, and it's about to hit that iceberg, and then it's gonna sink. Okay, we can actually take a look at the stock markets. You can see that they're going down. Look at May, June, July, August, September. It's like, yeah, look at all that. Then look at October. Look at October by itself compared to everything else. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, man. And it's just, and it keeps going down, and then it will go up, and people probably get, they feel relief, and then it just drops again. It's going down. It's going down. It may keep bouncing up a little bit, but then it goes down even further. And it's showing you that, man. It's showing you that. Okay, so don't be surprised if it just crashes out of nowhere, man, because that's what's going to happen. It's not going to be, all over Fox News, CNN, and, oh yeah, stock market's about to crash. They're not going to tell these people that. They tell these people the complete opposite. Oh, no, it's fine. Stocks are great. Look at the stocks for yourself, man. This place is done. Okay? This place is done. So no matter what because they're not going to just come out and tell you that, man. They're not. And whenever people predict, because whenever you look at articles about the RFID chip or World War III or anything, they'll say something very far in the future, like decades. That's not realistic. They're just putting that out there so people get that relief. Oh, it's not going to happen in my lifetime, or I don't have to deal with it soon. When in reality, martial law and World War III and RFID chip being mandatory could all be within months. And these people have no fucking clue, man. All right? No clue. But they rejected Yahweh Shema Shai, so fuck them. All right? Who gives a shit if they know or not? We know, because we were given the opportunity and we took that opportunity, man. All right? That's why Yahweh Shai, he said that his brethren and his mother and all that, those are the people doing the will of the Heavenly Father. Not everybody. Okay? These people, even if they are related to you, they're not your family, man. Your family is the Akim. Okay? Wa'akwahim. Mainly the Akim. That's your family. Okay? Not your relatives. Just putting that out there. But, let's think. Let's get some more scripts. This is Isaiah 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called ye did not answer. When I spake ye did not hear. but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Okay? Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Okay? So big things are coming, man. And people have no clue. They have no clue. Not a single clue. All right? Let me read Proverbs 1 and 22. No, let me verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, right? How long, ye simple ones? Will ye love simplicity? All right, simplicity is this world. This whole world is simple, man. Like I said, really what the scriptures have said, and I'm just reiterating, it's vanity and it's folly. That's all it is. You look around, it's nothing but vain things and folly, man. All right? People wanting to, just feel that quick sense of happiness. They got off the job or whatever. They got a weekend off. They just want to, escape reality. Well, and if you ever grew up, your parents probably tell you, or your guardians or whoever, they say, well, eventually, you got to be a man and face reality, this and that. Here we are in this truth. We're the ones in reality. They're the ones that are living in a fantasy world. Reality is that the RFID chip's about to be made mandatory. Reality is that the U.S. economy is about to collapse, or the stock markets at least. Reality is martial law is going to be implemented. Reality is that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to die. Reality is that what we are in right now is the truth. All right, and this is the most serious thing that we've ever been a part of. That's reality. All right, and people don't want to deal with reality. They don't even consider reality, okay? They push it off. They're the ones that are pushing off reality, not us, okay? Not us. And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, all right? They hate this truth, man. They don't want to hear it. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, all right? And Yahweh is making known his words unto his people, the Israelites, through the prophets. All right, starting with the apostles, a great millstone, on down to the elders and on and further. Okay, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. Okay, and we as the messengers, we're not supposed to trip and stumble because they're not understanding. We're not supposed to bend our back, backwards and sideways and all that shit for them, man. All right, we're actually not supposed to care. They don't get it, they don't get it. Oh well. Whether they believe it's the truth or not, on the next side, in our world, in Jacob's world, the kingdom, they're going to understand that was truth, and they're going to have to live it anyways. Let me get, what was that, Titus 3 and 10. Yep. A man that is an heretic, after the first and second admonition, reject, knowing that he that is such is subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself. Okay? And that's another thing I want to bring out. Well, first of all, let me, break that down. Basically, after a couple tries of you telling them the truth, they don't get it, just reject. Okay? Just reject. Whoops, Slovakia. Wow. Slovakia, I saw that extra I. There we go. I saw the extra I there, my bad. Okay, what is that? Oh, okay, Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. So all the people that are scoffing the prophets, making, slick, smart-ass remarks and all that, all doubting and insulting us and saying all what we're in is wrong, and it's just whatever they be saying, man. People talk a lot of shit about Yahweh Shai and the prophets, man, and that's nothing new, all right? Because that's the same spirit's coming back. Okay, but they are going to have to answer for every bullshit ass word that they spoke out of their mouth. Okay? Let's get 2nd Esdras 15, then I'm going to go back to the previous precept before, what is that? Proverbs 1. This is 2nd Esdras 15:1. All right, now this is our job right here. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. All right, and his people are the Israelites, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the people whose father's lineage goes back to a tribe. Okay, specifically known people that are descendants of so-called Negro and so-called Indian descent. Okay, through their father's seed line. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Okay, so the prophecies will come to pass. All right, it's not a matter of if. Well, is this going to happen, or what if? No, it will. But it's a matter of when. Okay, which we don't know for sure, but we know that it is very soon. Okay, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. So when people don't believe, oh well, who cares, man? You did your job. Okay, that's all you can do, man. All right, you can't just keep spoon feeding people. They have to eat for themselves, and if they don't want to eat, then they're going to starve and they're going to die. Okay, that speak against thee. Let me read that, the second half. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay, so not only do they not believe, sometimes they literally scoff you, or they mock you, or they just make smart ass remarks. All right, but that's their own loss. They're the ones taking an L, not you. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right, straight up. Straight up. Doesn't matter. They believe or not, doesn't fucking matter. This is verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Continually. Okay? So, what does that mean? What does Yahweh mean when he says he's not going to hold his tongue no more? He's going to take action. Okay? Because right now it's like a credit card. All right? You can keep charging it, keep charging it, keep charging it. You don't have to worry about it right now. But then, once that day of judgment comes, which is near, very near, okay, Lord willing, America's destroyed in less than a year. I personally believe in 2019. But that 400 prophecy in Genesis was from Egypt, ancient Egypt. Okay? This is spiritual Egypt, but that prophecy was for ancient Egypt, not now. But I still believe that 2019 will be the year. Possibly. Lord willing, I believe it. You may not, but that's okay. I believe it. Okay? And it's not necessarily that, what year you believe it. Okay? But just believe that it's very soon. Okay? I believe that all hell could break loose literally in 2018. Okay? With how stocks and world war tensions are constantly rising literally every day. Okay? But these are just my beliefs. You may not share the same beliefs, but if you're in your right mind, you're following the right doctrine, you believe that it is soon. You may not, necessarily know if you believe this year or that year. You may not want to put a year. Okay? Because, if it doesn't happen, you don't want to be disappointed, or if it happens before, But whatever. Okay? The point is, we know and we believe that this is very soon. Okay, and we believe that this place is going down soon. Okay? All right. Let me get one more thing quick before I go back to what is that? Proverbs 1. This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? So what if some people don't believe, man? What if your friend or your relative doesn't believe that America's going to be destroyed, or they don't believe that these things are going to happen in their lifetime? Is that going to make it not happen? Is them believing that America's not going to be destroyed in their lifetime, is that going to make the missiles wait? Oh, well, he doesn't believe that, so we're just not going to destroy America yet. Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay, so Lord willing that America is destroyed in less than a year, man. Lord willing that all hell breaks loose very, very soon. Okay, Lord willing, we're part of the 144,000. And Lord willing, we can continue to endure and push this truth. But yeah, I mean, I believe it. I believe that 2019 America will be destroyed, and Lord willing, it's true. But once again, that 400 prophecy was ancient Egypt. Okay? So let me just finish off Proverbs, and I'm going to close out. This is Proverbs 1:25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So yeah, people are going to call upon Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right, in Jacob's trouble, and even very, right at the beginning of Jacob's trouble, but Yahweh Shemel Shai, specifically Yahweh, is not going to listen, man, because they already rejected his hand. He's not going to keep, putting it out there for him, man. And that's where the famine of the word comes in. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Okay? So let me just get that about the famine real quick. A couple scripts. This is Isaiah 24:11. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Okay, so all this folly and vanity, all this joy and mirth is going to be gone soon, man. All of it's going to be gone real soon. And if you don't believe, you people that don't believe, just watch. Watch and see. That's all I can tell you. Just watch. Just watch. Okay? This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, which those both are coming. But this is the most devastating famine right here that we're about to read about. But of hearing the words of Yahweh, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north, even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. Okay? So ultimately, they're not going to find the word of Yahweh B'Shemel Shai. Okay, because the prophets are going to be taken off the streets, and the internet is going to be wiped clean of the truth. Or maybe the internet's going to be wiped off completely. But once again, Lord willing, we're up to 144,000. Lord willing, America's destroyed in 2019, because I know you, Akim, definitely would want that as well. But you got to believe it, man. You got to believe these things. Lord willing, that all hell breaks loose soon. Lord willing, this is edifying. And Lord willing, we can continue to push the work before the famine. Shalom. Well, actually, before I say that, first and foremost, lastly, before I close out, we want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem HaKadosh, for putting the spirit on us to do these videos. So basically, first and foremost, before I end it, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone rule well, all right, which taught us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom.